All right, everyone who is taking the PSAT, we are recording this note so that we don't waste any of our class time. Today, we should be doing a review of linear systems. I know that we've done them before, but systems of equations, put this in your notebook, make sure it's in your table of contents. Let's start out with a definition. A set of equations that we work on all at the same time. It's a pretty basic definition. In the past, we have done just two equations and two unknowns. Okay, and right now, this one we're just working with is linear system, so we're working with two straight lines. That's what we're going to do right now. And then we're going to move to three straight lines and three variables. But just to start off with, we are going to talk about what is a solution to a system of equations. There are three different types to answer a linear system. What are the solutions? Okay. The solutions are where they intersect. So you guys should write that down. I don't need to. What are the solutions? The solutions are where the lines intersect. So if we have two straight lines like this, there is one solution. That's right here. Okay. But you guys, what happens if we have lines that are parallel? If the solution is where they intersect, what's our solution for parallel lines? Let's ask the class. Zero, no solutions. Thank you. So parallel lines, this is really important. Make sure you write that down. Parallel lines have no solution. Okay? These two have one solution. Now I want to take a look at what if we had, what if we have this line and also this line? How many solutions do these two lines have? Good. Abel says infinite solutions. That's right. Every solution is there. Infinite solutions. Okay. All right, you guys, what are the different ways we can solve a system of equations, or what are the different ways that we can find out where two lines intersect? We could do substitution, and these words should be familiar to you. We can do elimination. Okay, that's where we add the equations together. We can do graph them on the calculator and find out where they intersect. And we can use the calculator. I mean, we could do it by hand. We're not going to do matrices by hand this year, but you could use the matrix on the calculator to find out. So let's just start with substitution. Okay, let's start with substitution. The steps for substitution are you solve one of the equations for one of the variables. You solve that's step one. Solve one of the equations for one of the variables. And it's just a two-step process. Step two is you substitute that expression into the other equation. let's do an example. All right, we're going to do an example problem from your worksheet 3.6. It's number 5A. We have y equals 3 minus 2x as one equation and y equals 5 plus 2x as the other equation. The first step is already done for you. They're both already solved for y. Okay, so look what I'm going to do. I'm going to rewrite the bottom equation, okay, as y, it was a y there, equals 5 plus 2x, okay? But instead of putting y there, since y is the same thing, that's what equals means, the same, as 3 minus 2x, I'm going to put 3 minus 2x right here where the y was. Because remember, we can only solve an equation, one equation, if it only has one variable. So we need to make sure this is both variables. So I can put 3 minus 2x here. Now we're going to solve it. Let's see if you can fill in what I've done here. My first step, let's see. What if I have 3 equals 5 plus 4x? Can you figure out what I did from here to here? Let's ask the audience. How? I added 2x how? To both sides. Okay. Next step. So let's see if you can figure out what I did. Gabe, what did I do?
You did the math.
What did I do to get from here to here? To get from 3 equals 5x plus 4 to negative 2 equals 4x. I what? Nope. No. To get from 3 equals, I'll highlight it in blue. To get from, how did I get from 3 equals 5 plus 4x to negative 2 equals 4x? What did I do? From? Yes, I subtracted 5 from both sides. Okay? And my last step, x equals negative half. Can anybody tell me what I did? Divided both sides by 4 to get x equals negative 1/2. Now, I'm not done. I've only found part of the point of intersection. Right. I found x is negative 1/2. So now I have to, there, I put that in my point. I have to figure out what, thank you, y was. The way I'm going to do that is substitute in negative 1/2 here. So what happens when I do that? Let's see, I get 3 minus negative 1/2 times 2 is negative 1. 3 minus a negative 1 is just equal to 4. So my solution is negative 1/2, comma, 4. This 4.